I have been a truck driver working in the trucking industry for the last 2 years. During that period, I worked in several companies, but wherever I went, I faced the same issue of wage theft. At the first company I worked, this has been a trend. They will hold your 2 weeks of pay as a security deposit, which is like they shouldn't do. And then they, after initially paying me, after working for a few weeks, they told me that you have to do interstate work, which is illegal, and I might get deported if I ever did that. After I refused, they did not pay me for the whole month that I have worked for the company. Now I do have to file a labor court case against this company, but it has been 1 year and I haven't seen my money again. After this, I joined another company, hoping I would not have to face the same issue again. But little did I know, the company I'm joining, they took systematic advantage of each and every worker, and they took advantage because they know the system very well. They know how the weak labor code procedures are. The company paid me at the start, but like after 1 month, their check started to bounce. The owner started to making many excuses and only paid me small amounts. So let's suppose if for 1 month I'm earning 5,000, or he will just give me like 1,000. Okay, so just to keep me working. He slowed the payroll procedures to delay our pay. He made many excuses and even disappeared from his office when all of the workers from my company will go to see him. Okay, what's going on with our paychecks? In a period of less than 1 year, he did not pay me for a total of 6 months of work. I owed him around $40,000 in unpaid wages and expenses. Now this is not limited to myself. There were other workers, truck drivers, dispatchers, mechanics. He did to everybody, everybody. I have many friends. I called many of my friends and they told me the same thing. Oh, somebody owes 5,000, another 1,000, another $15,000 to $16,000. And these are the truck drivers who has worked with me. They work in cities, they work on highways. I have witnessed my family endure extreme hardship. With 4 of us living in a single room, it's a shame for me that I'm in this beautiful land and I invite my parents over here and I'm forced to just keep them in one room. It's a shame that I work so hard, but I cannot provide a good finance to help and the luxuries which I should be to my families, even if I work so hard. Now, to support my family, I have to resort to taking loans. And now I'm burdened with $20,000 of debt. I took this debt from my friends who have helped me. And now, for the last year, I owe $13,000, which I have to pay the federal government as taxes, but I can't do it because I didn't get paid for my work from my office. Drivers like me and our families bear the brunt of these difficulties. When we tell our employers that we are going to file a labor code complaint against them, they simply tell us, oh, do whatever you want to do. Labor code is bullshit. You will be stuck there for years. My owner, he called me in his office and said me these words, that labor code is bullshit. You can do whatever you want to do. Now you can see, they know the system better than us. They know that, okay, this employee is going to fight for like 1 or 2 years, and in that time we're going to make millions. So if he owes like 20,000 from me, I'll just buy a new truck, get a driver to work there, and I can make more money. He should not take our money. He should apply to the bank for that much money. Now, these companies are very clever. Now, what do these companies do? These companies have developed a way to avoid enforcement by creating multiple companies. The first company and the second company, they both had this system. So I was hired by one company. My dispatcher was under a different company where I went to register is a different company, and from where I get all the proofs. Like if you go to labor code, the labor code will ask you, okay, how you were getting dispatch notice, how you were getting, okay, what work you should do. A different company will set me all these instructions. Okay, you have to pick up from here and drop there. And when we are getting paid, on the payroll, on the pay stub, there's another different company name. It's all the same director, but he operates under different companies. So just to avoid a legal battle. Now, in my experience, I was also like hired by one company, dispatched by another, and my labor code complaint is still under review. It's been 8 months just because I put a single company name in my labor code form. Now, the labor code officer asked me, now you have different company names. How can you owe different companies? I said, this only is the same director. He's using different names. So I cannot we cannot have a complaint under him. So because I was paid by different companies with the same director, my claim might get rejected. I also don't have another option to file another complaint because the labor code has 6-month period to file your complaint. Yesterday, I spoke with a lot of workers. Everybody told me, okay, I work for one company. They owe me like $5,000, $6,000, but we cannot complain against them because our 6-month period is already gone. There are workers who have waited so long, but justice is not like finding way to them, right? So this leaves me with one option, which is to file in small claims court. That has a period of 2 years, but unfortunately, I have to hire another lawyer, so I owe this much money.